It's exciting about being urban in Raleigh, North Carolina. I would like to introduce Jamie this.
All right, so we will get started a little bit again. I already let you know just a tad bit while we're here. And thank you for moving with us. Want to get a little extra exercise and peace with everyone. If you need water, please get some. We have water bottles in the back. So I just want to introduce some of our speakers, our discussants. And I think we'll hear more about them from Ms. Octavia. She is really going to be setting the flow and structure of this conversation. But just so you know, who you're going to hear from, these are new friends of mine. So I'm excited to get to hear their stories as well. So first, Ms. Octavia McCrae, she is a writer with the Carolinian, covers local, state, and national news. And she is going to give us a little bit of purpose as a more recent resident of Raleigh. So she may be the youngest on the panel, especially guest. But next, we will have Ms. Clara Meeks. So she's third president of the Fourth Association. And so has lived, I understand, her entire life in I'm sorry. Born. Okay, how was starting Raleigh? So we're excited to hear from her experience, as community leaders in this time period. And then also, we are going to hear from Mr. Riddick. So he was the leader of the fourth ward charrette. And so what I've been told, this was, I'd say, serendipitous. So it was planned, but it happened, and I'm guessing we are better off for it. I was telling him I did watch the movie yesterday just to get up to speed. If no one has seen it yet, it is on Netflix. I don't know if you had a hand in making it, but your story is told, I think, very well there. So that's the best of enemies, and it is much about school and raising struggle here and in this greater country. And in this discussion, I do want to just mention briefly this book. If you're looking for more background and you don't have some of the local experience or knowledge, I think this is a really helpful primer. It's called Root Shock by Dr. Mindy Bulova. She is a urban, basically a planner and a psychiatrist. And so she thinks about how mental health is tied up in city planning. And she describes, many different cities that were affected by urban renewal in this book, Virginia, New York, New Jersey. And so I think the story that we're going to hear today is not just about Raleigh, it's about a lot of communities across the country. I mentioned earlier, 2,500 neighborhoods and 993 cities experience this particular way of planning and development. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Ms. Rainey to get us going.
Everyone. Yeah. I am so glad that all of you. This is strictly about fourth ward. We are here to represent fourth ward to ask the city of Raleigh about signage for fourth ward, because fourth ward should never be forgotten. It's always, and we are going to make that kind of, we want signage for fourth ward, we want a forward-facing project, we want artwork, and most of all, we want some affordable housing in fourth ward. They know that when they went in, they split they go to the highway, so it's really divided. So on the side is closest to Washington Elementary School, which is where the change of comments is, the NAEC, but it's being developed to a 20-story building, and now a 40-story building. We want affordable housing on that side as well. So we can get down the middle, but it's all. I want to tell you just a little bit about my, a little bit. I have studied urban renewal 45 years. But I also studied it in Austin, Texas, and New York. So, and then Raleigh. So I think I am an expert too. You know, I have been active in politics since 17 years old and still going. But I think that my expertise, I think it's a pretty good one. And I have studied urban renewal from foot to the top of the Raleigh, even when urban renewal first started. And this is the first phase of my listening tours about urban renewal. There's been a lot of books written, but I will break down facts for you. And that's why I'm a little different. I will break down the facts. Today, we're gonna be fact driven on only. So I will let Charrette come because the Carolinian did a special series on fourth ward. Black holiday, right? Correcting that. But today we're going to strictly focus on fourth ward. And I think you'll get a lot of money. You have packages, those packages detail when urban renewal first started. And that's what is missing. But I'm going to educate you on that. But today is strictly fourth ward. There are other urban renewal projects in the city of Raleigh, but I'm focusing on fourth ward because we have to get things accomplished and get things done before the ward. Okay.
So, hello everyone, my name is Clara originally from Louisiana, about 6 years ago. Was a Southern graduate. A little bit about the district. So I started at the Carolina about 2 years ago, and of course Octavia was my coworker. So she taught me about how to do articles. And I guess I got the younger perspective of the neighborhood. So just to start, I'm gonna take it back. Actually, in 1958, the Raleigh Redevelopment Commission was established. 1968, President Riddick, he actually signed an act to go ahead and get everything started. By 1970, urban renewal happened. So Smoky Hollow was the first to move out, and then so just to give a sense. Now, according to Google, it's our city for high class translation. So just the focus point of it, it was developed between fourth ward was developed between late 19th, early 20th century. One of the most thriving predominantly Black communities, businesses, churches, schools. And if you don't know exactly where it is, if you go on this neighborhood and make a left all the way down, hey, you run into or go past Charlie Peterson. You run into the house. That was actually the first. Correct me if I'm wrong, was the first high school that so that's fortunate. As far as the people in the business church, product who is a product of what Carolina City Growth. You have this Dusty Blueberry. He was the first one to take care of the game to actually want to park service in his wife here today or his family, but he was the first one to park service. Actually, if you go to Sam Jones Park over there, that's if you go upstairs, the one thing, if you go upstairs, then come barbecue on the wall. It's big. That's the from a person, everywhere, she has to treat her. So that's just some of the people. Policy was actually used to be famous in township. And also, first time so many of these churches are still standing, they come by the office and pay. So it's not like the history is gone, the history is still there. So you have the Christians, you have the people sitting right in the school's still there. So many people are still living, they're still thriving, the businesses and everything else. The various much came out there a while ago, just to talk about what we did for the workforce community. So even though it might not still be there, the people are still there. The history is there. It went without that person. So you have to think about it. So that's just a little bit about the fourth ward. Let's see. And it doesn't just get about it. I know when I went to A&T, I think some of my professors, their relatives wrote the fourth. So it's not just race, so that's what for. So this y'all know again for Raleigh redevelopment next again 2 years later, then the Johnson Act, and then 2 years later, that's when it's going to follow this one, and then so that's just a little bit about that. That's all I have. Oh, just a little bit about the people, because you already watched the movie, that's they're literally about this quick. They started in public schools. We have a portion there. He has part service there. First, it was for 150 years and became small in the fourth ward. And that's by the church. So it's still still thriving, Macedonia still thriving. So the history is different. We just have to. So that's the only thing. One of the principal, if you go there and talk to the principal, we still have it from the team. The black team that instilled a lot in those. Some schools are still living in this. So, yes, that's the board and the history of it. And that's all I heard. But thank you.
There's information in the packet. I want you to read those packets because those packets tell the true story of the fourth ward. It tells the history of urban renewal, when urban first started. General Assembly signed legislation into form on behalf of urban renewal. Have in your packet the first plan for South Side in your packet. So information in, and I wanted you to have information to display all the things you may have had about urban renewal. I want you to display on the next moment. This is the true story of urban renewal. In your package, you have South Side. It tells the number of people that were relocated, families. There were 44 Black businesses relocated in 4 wards. You also have in your packet the information about relocation assistance that was offered to the families, the businesses. So you have that all in your package. So what you have heard today is the truth. Today is the truth. Because of time, I don't have time to go over the 2 packages of the public hearings that was held on 4th Ward. I have them. And those public hearings tell you the truth. It was hot, it was heated. You even go back to when the Poor People's Organization was active in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is the organization that Reverend Barber is a man. So the Poor People's Organization go way, way, way back in history. So in your package, you have that, and you have all the information that was sent out to the people of Fourth Ward. When you're dealing with federal dollars, you have to do that. And even back in the 60s, you have to do that. But I want to share what's in the packet. See, originally, the picture was all of South Side, all of South Side, which was Fourth Ward, Thompson Hunter 1, Thompson Hunter 2. But they all have names, but those are the names that they were given. Downtown, when the city came in with Renewal, they changed the name. And they changed those names for the government info. That's all it was. HUD said to them, South Side is too big. It would be a detriment for you to come in and move all these people. It would be a detriment. So you have to go back. That's when they went to Fourth Ward, because they were planning on how do we decide to do South Side. So they went to Fourth Ward. They went to Smoky Hollow first. That's how they got to go. But South Side was originally the number one. Then they went back, and it's all in the information. Then they went back and they made South Side smaller to Fourth Ward. But I want to share this with you. In all of my research for over 45 years, and I have been to Austin, Texas, and I have been to New York. One of the things that I can say about Fourth Ward was the highest voting precinct. It was Fourth Ward, 3,200. When you look at a neighborhood, 3,200 people, and I want you to think about this. Why would you take them out? It was the highest voting precinct. It sent your argument to Raleigh City Council. That's how Black Alternate got it to. Was vote really 3,000. Always do that about the Fourth Ward. 3,200 people. And they went through Fourth Ward like it was water, like it was nothing, like it was trash. And then they erased it. And you know it's been erased because there isn't a sign or nothing about Fourth Ward. It's nothing. It is nothing. So I was telling Ms. Speaker, one of the things that we have to do, we have to get signage about the award, the Florida History Project, the Art Project, and we must demand that there was a plan before the board, and Mr. Bill is going to talk about that. But do you know that that plan never materialized? It never, ever materialized. It went away and never to be seen of. Period. So that's why this meeting is so important for the board to get in your mind that we cannot allow the city to erase the neighborhood. I wish they had erased a lot of neighborhoods on Clara Fourth Ward. We can never allow them to get erased like it's trash, like it's apple, and then they walk upon the people. You're gonna see some of the pictures of it. Let me tell you something. When you look at the pictures, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with that picture. We can't allow the city to just take it away, to erase it. We can't. Fourth Ward, the signs need, deserve to put up a Fourth Ward. They deserve it. And the residents of Fourth Ward to be something for their families to go through and visit. It's not any of that. There's nothing. But I'm gonna let Ms. Clara speak, but at the end, I'll come back and wrap it up, okay? The present, and then we're gonna talk about.
We didn't see each of you.
thank you all so much for coming out. And was the resident of, Fourth Ward, the South Side. Actually, I was born here, you know, some of these, the department, the other department, that I was born here. So, you know, people talk about Fourth Ward, South Side, they used to talk about how terrible it was. It wasn't like that. We were full of love. Truly a gift. Yeah. If you did something here by the time you got to your house, we didn't have a phone. They knew what you did. We looked out for each other. We loved each other. We loved that, you know. But it was the people that came in that did a lot of stuff, which made our community seem as if it was so terrible. But it was. It was. Southside, I love Southside. And as time went on, we started having family, we call it family reunion for Fourth Ward, because a lot of people, you know, some people had started doing things and then they stopped, but we continued. It was a couple of us, about 4 of us, we would get together each year and we would pay our money. We didn't ask for the back, we didn't money or anything. We put it in our money, got the facility to have it, but we did encourage people to bring food. We always bring enough food for some people. But we did things such as that. And as time continues going on, some of us passed, and some of us, I guess, we just got tired because it seems like nobody really wanted to help do it. So we can came up with this idea, and which we still do now with Rosamond, Teresa Hayes, Barbara Yates. What we do, we put in money, skip right? And money to get it out. So we don't have cash, we present the family with the flower. We also give them a resolution. We let them know that we love them and we are still family, you know. But not just times right here. But actually, I was born on South Street. I was born in 1950, right there. And I tried to bring my little key set, but I still got the key set in my great. And our tea parties on the front porch. And you know, and then and also doing another thing, you know, we didn't lock our doors. We didn't have to lock doors. We could run the nobody came. If given time, anybody came, they came to help, you know. So it was just so much, so many memories and omitted about Fourth Ward. Fourth Ward was great. Washington School, love Washington School. Yeah. I said it was really classic. We walked to school. We walked. And also learn how to be late. We went to school. We wore dresses. We were wearing with snow, but we had to go in the snow with mom. You know, and it's I remember it for on Kennedy Street. And yes, there were some people that followed being judgmental. Were a bit over the top, yeah, but like I told you, I've never ever been approached by anyone who offered me free or anything. Some of the wisdom I have today is from an old man who used to be, we call him the philosopher. He would stand on the porch and give us these little tidbits of wisdom. And my brother said before, he still remembers the impact this man made on my life. It was everybody on that street would be it was. We had morals and values that's behind people. That's well for their church. And a lot of your teachers and your ministers don't learn something. Yes. We should. Next, you will hear from Mr. Charrette. Bill, Mr. Bill Riddick is the first charrette ever in the city of Raleigh. And this charrette was done before. And then I want you to think about something. We talk about renewal a lot, but let me tell you this. The city of Raleigh Police Department, the first thing they ask the police department, even in Fourth Ward, show me the crime statistics of people. And let me tell you something. Think about this. If you do all your research on the urban renewal project, all of it, in urban renewal, all the Black neighborhoods were written as crime-ridden neighborhoods. What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with that picture? So you have to look at the police department. Then the inspections department will come in to inspect your house. What is wrong with that picture? We are the only Black neighborhood that they get in. The only Black. And I don't know the proof for, but they all put this under urban renewal. So you have to understand that it goes back to first being written as crime-ridden neighborhoods, all of the Black neighborhoods. But Bill, I'm so proud of you, and looking at Fourth Ward, and I know that it was a lie because we didn't go anywhere. But I want you to tell people about the charrette. And remember, this was the first charrette ever on a Black neighborhood. Period. There's never been any other charrette ever. Mr. Bill Riddick.
Thank you much. I stumbled into this whole thing with the neighborhood. It wasn't my intention. I didn't know about it. And I just stumbled into it. But let me just tell you how I did that. I was working the Shaw, just got it. The guy who was going to do the charrette asked me to sit with them and the people from Washington who was paying for it. And I couldn't spell it. Some days now. But I just thought it was nice to do. And I would not have gotten to do the work that I did if it had not been for the student who on the third night asked always for the reason. And I just thank them for that. Only because I wore some, stuff back in the day, those of you who kind of close to my age, that we used to wear. And so I explained, and the person running the charrette said, "It's yours. It's yours. You have messed this whole thing up." And so I just asked the white people to come back the next time. And that's where the whole story began. That the whole piece was put together. The city of Raleigh agreed that that community would be left alone. And that was the end of it. That we are not going to harm that community. And we walked away from that charrette saying, we're cool. We're cool. And of course, I've been living here ever since. And it's not cool. And she's already given the issue of why it's not cool. The issue, though, I think we need to do today and how we're going to face this is go back to the old rule. Let's get together. Let's get together and come up with what is needed right now for the community. And surely we need to sign up so folks are knowing But we also need some information of what is in the store for the community right now from the city of Raleigh. I mean, that needs to occur because they hold the hand with the money and we don't. And one other thing I want to say, then we're going to start the question there, is the leadership from this community have to be a little louder. Thank you. And I know that there are some folks who say, oh, you just got to get in mind that old rugged stuff that we used to do back in the day and all that. But it was successful. You wouldn't be sitting right. Most of you, some of you, a few of you would not be sitting here right now because this was the crowd, and you would not be God, I believe, for some of the things we did back in the day. So let me just stop there and let's open the whole thing up. Let's talk about where we're going. What do you see around the corner and how do we get there to make this a better place for folks to live? Can we do that? The first question to you is what should happen from this day going forward with fourth. What should happen?
We do signage, and I speak that because I got a son that was born in 1970. He knew nothing about it. So every time I would say fourth ward, he'd say stop. So for him, all of that is national. So we do need signage so that our young folks can remember their past.
And that is so, is so true because now you have to remember, fourth ward was split in half by the road. That was the boulevard. And then with the boulevard, stop halfway, then you turn and make it border highway.
Yes.
Now South Street, then you can back. So the fourth ward actually split in half. So talking about here is signage for all of them, all of the yes. We're talking about signage, we're talking about for history, right? We're talking about the art, and we're talking about having 30% of your pay put on the sidewalk. Washington Elementary School, because on the side of Washington Elementary School, the building, because we have to change our commerce, the interstate building, 20-story, you have 40-story building. You gotta come back and look at the paper and ask, what happened to the land? Because the city bought the land. Always remember, it's city land. They happened to that land when they split the street. Now I know the housing authority got some, and that was from the south east side. Because they repaired the car, then they turned it down and gave it to the they came in with the street. And that really made me big. So they kept the streets and a sneaky approach. Always be careful of that. But when you look at the whole need, all of it needs to be branded. That's what we're talking about, branding. Fourth ward needs to be branded. And so Dr. Harrison and a couple of us we're going to visit the 5 churches. And we're going to visit them, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get our strategies together. Because we have to decide one on this post. This post is very important. Fourth ward needs to track. It really needs to track. And that's why it is on the power. Just
words without directions. I am really to be fast because like I say, I remember being the little girl that was born 631 Hammond Street. And fourth ward is even near to my heart. And I am really to get my energy and to be an active part of it.
And it's very important because fourth ward is in white now.
Yes.
Do you know that half the people don't even know the streets that were in that? They don't know anymore. It has all been just white and they find
The border.
well, off the top of my head, it starts at Washington Elementary School and it goes all the way over to South Street. But it was a big neighborhood. It turned out 3,200 votes for an election. It sent black all to right.
What was the question? What did we do?
He said, what you can do now, what we're working on is getting fourth ward drained. It's very important because you don't wipe away a neighborhood. You don't wipe away.
I just want to, my name is Myers, I was on position of certain person rezoning. And I think what can happen now is to stop all this rezoning of black neighborhoods. In just the last year, nothing's like right. It's the last year I'm learning about university. I just went to an exhibit at City Hall, where I'm learning about the black folks that lived in Wetland Village. I just took my first tour at the Folk House because it was closed now in school. And I see there were actual black owned businesses next to the Masonic Temple. And now there's actual discussion of eliminating the Prince Hall district.
Well, right now, we just gonna concentrate on fourth ward.
Right.
This meeting.
But the law is said was, what do we do now? Except most of is zoning.
Okay. Thank you very much. But we're focusing on fourth ward, let's stay right here. But that is the purpose. This is really a bad race. It has been completely race. And we want to get back to at least the brand of the brand is so important because you start with branding, you're getting to the black neighborhood that have banned. I want to be holding session on black neighborhoods that have banned, but my own college farm, my own college farm. It's yeah, but it's right. That we take the correct step, the correct action for fourth ward. We can, and to be good, look at rank of the neighborhood. But I will promise the fourth ward that I will stay focused right now on fourth ward, and that's what I am going to do. But my husband is there. Thank you. So what very important, and we must remember it was the start of urban renewal. So if we can go back to start and look at what went wrong, or vanished without a trace. And I can tell you, it had 3,200 votes. Or we need 3,200 votes. And you wipe out a neighborhood? What message is that really sending? What is it? Right? The black vote. Don't y'all ever forget that. In college, it's right there. So really, when you think about it, all these neighborhoods, the urban renewal projects, wiped out the black vote. White America. And remember, in fourth ward, you get 5 big churches. Urban renewal White Coast Church out. Hey, 44 black businesses. You don't even have 44 black businesses in the entire city around. You don't have 44 businesses in the city around. That's something to think about. They can talk about black businesses, but I'm here to tell you, you write down 1,000 business with urban local business. Something is wrong with that picture. But today, we are on 44, and they have 44 black businesses. We have a sheet of paper that talk about the family who was relocated out of fourth ward. There was a lot of families, a lot of business, elderly, seniors, businesses, there was a lot. So the branding of fourth, you would never get businesses, black businesses back in the city of Raleigh. But my professional opinion is that you would never get, if you had 44 businesses just alone in the fourth ward, how many did you have in downtown? How many did you have in Peterson? When you look at the whole urban renewal process, there was 1,000 black businesses that was used. But today, this will, you know, what more?
Before we have this, was more of like what we're wrong with, maybe good on them.
Okay, I will. Fine. Okay. Good. Relevant today, but put in such a way as we don't give the city council checkbox. Say, well, we'll develop everybody else, right? Like, well, how do we do it in such a way for last place to try to maintain some unity for the board without giving the city council permission to every time they want to allow somebody to come and redevelop their communities. There's solutions. Here, the run now, I won't remember that here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, first of all, we got to start with what they're not,
right.
and they are not branded. Six towns in Southeast Raleigh, we don't brand. See, if we're branding it now, we don't have to worry about the city growth and take it away. The problem is, we are not branded. Here, there's no part of Southeast Raleigh that should be branded.
Yeah.
And when you go into a neighborhood and you make sure that it's signed, you acknowledge the household benefit. You are branded, but the first thing we have to start with is not branded. I know my community is not branded. None of those things are branded. They are not. So the first thing we really have to start with, why aren't we branding the black neighborhood? Why? So some of the problem has to come with us black. I'm serious about it. If we don't ask to be branded, how do we expect to get branded? We don't. So a lot of this, we have to know our neighborhoods. We have ownership. But if we don't step up to the plate and at least begin to brand our neighborhoods, how do we expect it to ever get branded? But if you brand it, people come out to fight for their neighborhood. So we brand. And Mr. Dillon, that's what I'm asking young people to step up. The brand of our neighborhoods are very important. It's very important. So when someone comes to Beaver, you can be so wait a minute. This is my neighborhood. We got that's where we start. But you understand.
Because so district, those brown signs saying that this is a historic district, like on each street, you see those brown signs, that's like saying that this is a historic district, right?
Correct.
So what other type of branding other than black?
Well, you know, see, I was saying, I don't want to talk about
I'm asking you.
I just think you need to bring it. You really need to bring it. You have to bring it in. Yes.
Well, yeah, in terms of branding, I think, understanding in terms of, not just the flag, but the things we did in College Park.
Right.
and the images.
Right.
And the park, right, named after, so from, I guess, from a historical perspective, then we need to see
Right.
where it has been not just back there, but actually creative imagery.
Right.
What it needs to do.
Because that's what we started doing in College Park, but we are not finished with the brand new College Park. But College Park is very good. That's what I know that. So it's very important. And we welcome our young neighbors, but we want our young neighbors to know that this is the neighborhood. All the police department. Is it crime? That is not true. Making black people crime ready. A lot of that starts with those Daniel.
Yes.
Those people can't turn that neighborhood. He was there to tell you in and out. Don't ever forget that. To me, that is very important. It is very important. So all of my research, all of my writing, right back to Joseph Daniel. So when you look at that, all of our neighborhoods was labeled crime rate, every last one of them. So I think that when you look at that, a lot of people and the role that the need to play in black people doing urban renewal and still carries on. But today we're only talking about workforce now. Any more questions? Anyway.
On South Congress, I don't know much about congregation, but I'm wondering if Union Baptist is in the fourth ward.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it back?
You
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
we got that. Because I feel like it's one of the few things from what's still there.
Yes.
It's still being used for church. So I know King Graham and I know. Don't get me wrong, but I. Is the church. That there needs to be some way to reach out and make it that, you know, the congregation wants to stay. It's not the parents and
Right. Don't need what the neighborhood. And it's conversation with the church, to find what. What. All right, but when you look at that part of the fourth ward, that church is very vital. I can tell you that that church is on our list to talk to. And to find out what are the. Yeah, it's really, and there's not.
I don't think the Valley Church is pretty down, but I know that's where I think you can make space. Even if they're going to once.
Next question. Yes.
How's, unification?
Well, I don't know what I'm saying, asking for. That's what I'm saying. Okay, everybody with me? You know, I look at gentrification and my neighborhood, it has been gentrified. It really, really has. Black people have always lived in mixed income neighborhoods. I want you to work with me. Black people have always lived in mixed income neighborhoods. That's why they were so strong, because they were mixed income. You had teachers, firefighters, police, business owners, the same as you have in a white neighborhood. But because our neighborhood was mixed income, they were looked at like a white neighborhood. So when we look at gentrification now, their purpose is to move out black people and bring in the white people of kind of income. And then they said, well, let the white people be the model for the black people.
Now I understand it. Income is not a protected place. It's not a protected place. And always remember, I tell you so, income is not a protected place. Everybody's scared of it.
Income is not a protected class.
City is strong. We don't see. Understand it. I understand it. I'm playing that. Since the good old battle, saying, there. But if you know, the city. Raise your hand. Because they're how you think. January 1969. When you January 1969 was a very important and
No.
look at not. So y'all do the piece, they do the thing. But you still don't even check the lunch. They do not. Marion, they say they do. She does. They do not check the lunch. But the light is not being checked. They are not being checked. But back before. But James, we set up recruit that we want to pay attention, but also to take a meeting to kind of find out. I have not said anything about it. Yes. I'm.
I've been just thinking about some of this question about assignments, it is important, right? And I'm thinking, yeah, so I was wondering, in the process of doing the assignments, will be on that, in some sort of, get all the information, some sort of. I work at Rose and all the stuff, we went to school and I'm in school. And I have to have a meeting Monday, because every school has something called. And all this information because the students there, first, what we have to see there, I'm supposed to get for people, long, like, for the big program that is significant. I know, I feel the environment, and you do that for all of us hanging on. But this is, I'm just learning to be able to see that it's strictly. So, and so learning about this is very important. But I'm thinking, and how we can show this, have that curriculum, and show that of course that we get money or we wasn't active. Funding to give people on the ground. It's important because I know I'm really going back there. I teach by exposing them to these things. Students don't have it. So then what? And then I'm thinking of persons that there should be some obligation to speak on this business school, ethics, all those things. Lastly, as far as involved in churches, we know that Black people are religion theology, so going beyond the churches.
in the audience, how I know, because I have, that's really the like my. Yeah, I'm doing that. All of them, we actually have people, and then how are we gonna reach those that are in the state that are this. So things will be helpful to the mind. Yes, and you know, history always been good. Yeah, but you have to. It's we tell them, yeah, yeah. The truth about the whole is not really true. So tell the truth, and you share that information, but it's still the truth. And what was starting with the truth, that everything is true, at advantage, in this period, without the truth. Yeah, sometimes, well, the information is down, and again, that's when you start to I have read a lot of research on urban rural areas. I was a rural, but I don't think but I am focusing on urban rural because those churches have historically to the best of their ability. Because we talk about 5 big churches in there. Although they got relocation assistance. So part of your paperwork you got is based on relocation assistance. So I really want you to read your paperwork, but part of it, you also have a picture of Raleigh Development Commission. They were notorious in their day, and they had power along with the Raleigh authorities. Because remember, back then the city was a community development entity. So we have to wait until 1978, the city moved into that role of a community development agency. And when they came a community development agency, and this is what we all get, but it shouldn't be that this is because the federal government said you have to have a way across the city block that you integrate the city. That's how the city is. That's how it is. But that's another story. They came back. But Mr. Rich was states, and I have the documentation of the 2 meetings of the CAC, I mean, of the public hearing for 4 minutes. I did my homework. I didn't do my homework, but I did my homework on all of the redevelopment areas. That's what they call them. And in the city right up, they made a mistake. They said College Park was the biggest neighborhood that they ever worked in. That's not. It was for Woodwood, Smoky Hollow, then later on down the road, it was College Park because the rest of the area was smaller development. They put no large there. Smoky Hollow and College Park. And what's so amazing about both of those neighborhoods, they cut in highway. See, I didn't say something.
Hi, I'm Rachel. So you know, I people know that the everything here, it's like climate change, things that for time happen to reality of what's happening now, and then what's going to happen in the future. That's something opportunity for things. Basically, the story where it's all the things that do like surrounding space. relevant across communities, across America, it's like. And it's getting our history I would say, oh, you know how to use digital heritage story with you have seen all of these
But they like this Carmen is, I'm right now the college Carmen. This Carmen is that neighborhood. I am going to come to bed and doing the history of our family. Do you know, and you said it for 1 minute, do you know that the promise of Belfont was nothing but black farmland? Do you know before they built North Hill, the first North Hill, the first, do you know that that's where black people live? Oh, yeah. Do you know that? Now, I'm talking about North Hill Mall, before time came, down there, it was bigger than North Hill Mall. Do you know that was black farmland? See, that's what so there's a lot you don't know about violence. And do you know that annexation is the most powerful tool that the city has? And when they did annexation, so I don't have my notes before me, but I am doing tour across there. Because when you go down there, oh my God, you hear stories like you never heard it before. You talking about annexation. Oh my God, it took the churches and ripped it apart. People always talk about the city, but when you go from it, there are stories, there are hurt, and they are still living this way. Yes, you're that. Yeah. Okay. I don't. I like to know what it is next. But what about when you get to talk to people about doing it? But that's one thing, you know, as to fight. Yeah. Because, you know, Mary, yeah, because it's very important that when we look at people, we have to go back, when we have to look at all of it for the brain. The brain is so important. At this point, you don't have nothing. You win, you don't have. So we start from to make things happen. To at least when you're going to battle, you know you're important. And then people can go to home. But then they don't have no home to do because that's not good enough. Walnut Trail will be the third. Okay. They had kept history on what it was before or right. What we did, but again, there's no history collection on Fort Board, and that's the purpose of this today. There is no history, there is no collection, there is no nothing. Except for when you books, or except for when you go back and read like Madison paperwork that was written in 1980. You go back and read his paperwork, now you get all of his paperwork. Some of that I agree with, some of them. But sir, I'm just curious. How we feel. So the first well, I want to make sure on the same way, the way we're talking about back and giving. There's, what time is it now? I'm wrapping it up. Yes.
So, like, I'm close to forward. But I think some comments that may have not been were helpful, because as a historian, I documentation of the story.
Okay.
But as the stories are being told, how do we get further, give further demolition or further justification? Yeah.
One of the things that have to do in the black community, but let me break this down. That's Raleigh is parts. And I don't ever want you to forget, it's the inner, the middle, and the outer. What you're really talking about is the inner. What I'm talking about also is the redevelopment that occurred in the inner. Then we must talk about neighborhood and practice urban renewal in the inner. Again, Southeast Raleigh is divided into three parts: the inner, the middle, and the outer. Always remember that. So we're talking about the inner, starting with the wall. But we must tell the truth on all of the redevelopment in the inner city. But I'm giving you a warning that is coming up. And talking about the inner, we are getting ready to move into the middle part. We, with the new city bond, the old DMV, you're going to enter into a new stage of urban renewal. Growth. See, that's something that you move down the road to a country where in the annual action plan, they only had $40,000 in a holding cap. They are going to move that holding cap to redevelopment down the Pool Road area, coming down New England. So you have to watch it. That is the next step. But I want to go to something.
You were mentioning something about the documentation. Dr. Riddick said something about we need our being shot. Can you just explain that?
When you look at the black and half, issues that we're talking about, there are three things that must occur. The first thing that has to occur is the fact that you come together and decide what the problem is. If you can't do, y'all can't agree as to what the problem is, and you can't agree on what the next step ought to be. And of course, the second step is to put a strategy together. Put a strategy together as to what we are going to do. We have to do that, and everybody has to agree with that. And the third piece of it is to fall off. You do the good stuff. Now it is time to take it to the front. This is time to take it to the people, make decisions about what we're trying to get done. And if you can keep those three things in mind, you will be able to accomplish.
Tell me how that I was playing.
But the biggest power is not money in the sense of what we're talking about. It's what we're talking about is planning have a concrete plan that will tell people to do.
And what?
For what?
And something is for more. It's really on for yes.
The difference between 1950s and 60s and 70s, we had a federal government coming in with early renewal. And today, changes that wipe out neighborhoods. And I don't think we need here today without focusing on the future. Is that it takes time to look at text change. And the bureaucrats in the city, whether they be well-intentioned or not, have no case. No knowledge of the city, there's no technocrats, like text changes, whether it's frequent transportation or transit motions, it is just urban renewal all
I would say, and I can speak from the experience, that when you look at renewal step from the past to now, it has white.
No,
What is important is that back there, they really don't know the details of what happened in each every neighborhood. And each and every neighborhood is different. When it happened in each and every neighborhood, the things that we have to be careful of that, they have to say, what is the next street development area? And it's gonna be a cool road area. There's already placed $40,000 getting ready. We must be fight those back. We must. See? So I think that we are going to come up with this plan, strategy together. We're going to be on one accord because fourth rule was grace all the man. It's people know this. It is there, put it all the time. So if they don't know. But any of you know that.
There's a lot of negativity right now. There's so much good that can come out of it. And we cannot lose focus of that. And while arguing amongst ourselves about things, well, these other folks are wrong. Yeah. So we cannot lose focus in this room on what the goal is. Right? And the power to make those changes is right in here. And we can do it. We need to
Everybody, it is your parents begin to prepare. It is credit begin. Those are the things that is really, really important. We can never forget our past.
And what we're doing right now is there was Liner, Baker, all those folks did back in the 60s. We are about any different thing than what they experienced. But they got in the room.
They worked it out. In the midst of that room, they were on. And that's what we have to go back and remind. So I just do this my own way. So I know that you can say about six. We have, we can't depend on somebody else to write that. So we have to and just figure out. And we're gonna move forward. Not to, it's, and I understand where you're coming from, but we have to do both tracks. Right. We can't feel about things. And I don't always agree with all these other things. I do kind of do so, but that's, yeah. But it's, let us not forget that we have power here. And we have power to change the city council. We have power to change the thought. So we have to change them. And that we are on agreement about.
Yep.
I have been playing the families that live in. They have told me that they want this. And they said, Octavia, I am behind 100%. I'm asking Dr. J. Harrison, 100%. And still, I would like to visit by person. All they have told me they are in support. So, going to that, we're going to leave Channel 5. Channel 5 is the they were very powerful in the day with their growth west road on down the road. So somebody got important.
I just want to acknowledge my fellow councilmen who are here, councilman who made it very much. Thank you, like they did your time and your energy. I know there's a lot to do. Want to be there beyond that, and we'll do what I can. So keep going.
Okay, I'm dead. I had a real problem. I had to get out of the hair 3 years ago. I said, bring me the stuff. So when Jeff brought me the stuff, I was because when your community development and when Jeff presented it, really the case would only give you some money. But if you go in public and you find stuff, they tell you we're not going to pay for it other stuff. So what happens is back in the day, they cut it up, they clean up, but not to rehab. And the only way you could find it is when you go to rehab your step. So don't just get 2 minutes about your. Yeah. I share, so if no one, if I take the I grew up, South Raleigh, and when we developed this program, approached my family about purchasing their property, we located them, and we're starting to get development. Southeast property, so in 2016, the house we paid for, we did the. But anyways, I really did the five one, and I took this time to find for what we found was hard. There were holes in the glue that was there. The paint was red paint, red base paint. Then when I started rehab, my house on the inside, put down all the floor. I had 10 floors, There are flooring boards and the old existing wood, it's not even together. And even though I have my house recarpeted, when they come in to recarpet, they're not going to say the floor part. They're going to pull up the carpet and then pad, put it down, put the carpet down, you're done. That's all. Yes, I'm a city, that's what that thing is made. That email, they email very involved, it's paperwork to, they will, the government. They told me because of my income now, that they could not assist me. But as I told them, yes, I may have adequate income to do this, I should not have. I should have done when I was in the house, and I was. So, I want you to know about Deborah's case. I am working with Deborah on her case, but I found two others with the same rehab problem. Come together, come to city council. I'm really looking for folks who had their house rehab, but they didn't get to really do the job adequately. And so you teach you. And this, I work in Southeast Raleigh, South Lunch, 2 blocks, so I was in the theater. They put out. Wow. So, we obviously fighting battles, putting out fires, but I want to thank you for the role. Thank you. And you for example in March in the older people got the brain and make it right. But getting the egg, so you can see we have that job really creating of us. I just want to mention on Tuesday, we're having a national night out homeless resource fair at Richard Harrison Library for the homeless, or for the at-risk of homelessness. So having this fair from 4:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. We want to ask the homeless people to come out, get resources, get assistance, if they need help with their rent, to keep them from being homeless. So this will be happening, it's still coming out at Richard Harrison Library. Thank you, coming out. It's about 4:30 to 6, working, trying to get them situated. Really, why is pushing them out of new avenues? Not paying it, it's still important. It's crazy. And people, they afraid, they don't want to make. So you know, if they homeless, and we have safety in back. Everybody can get some.
Ms. Octavia, just real quick, does anyone know that like that bus shelter in front of the library got removed recently? Yeah.